The Hatch family is one of many in our area who know the power of the work done by Make-A-Wish Alaska in Washington. They've had a tough road over the last 5 years. KOMO Steve Solis tells us about the families that benefit from your donations.
What's his snail's name? I think it's Gary.
This is William, but you can call him Bill.
More blue and red.
He may look like a normal 5-year-old kid,
Maybe we can make 2.
but his mom Samantha will tell you his life thus far has been anything but normal.
We knew when I was pregnant that William had a heart condition called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. So he has no left ventricle and a fully underdeveloped left side of his heart. It's fatal without any intervention, and so he's had multiple open heart surgeries.
Samantha gave birth to Bill and his twin brother Theo back in 2020. Theo went home shortly after being born. Bill stayed behind.
We spent 4 months in the hospital with him, his first open heart surgery, and then he stayed inpatient because his oxygen wasn't stable enough to send him home until his second surgery. During that time, my daughter was 18 months old and she started walking with her toe up. Her pediatrician referred us to Seattle Children's Orthopedics to look at a pinched nerve in her spine because it looked like a bit of a foot deformity. The battle that she went through.
Turns out Samantha's daughter Penny had a tumor the size of a strawberry that was pinching the base of her spine.
It was very unexpected to find out that my daughter had cancer while he was in the hospital waiting for his second open heart surgery. Mom! Yeah?
5 years later, Penny is in remission. She has partial paralysis, but she's ready for first grade. As for Bill,
he turned 5 this year, which is a huge deal because he had a 50% survival rate to age 5, and we registered him for kindergarten, and so it's huge milestones there. A lot of who our family is what we've gone through over the past 5 years. It kind of, I hate to say, has become who we are, but it's really shaped who we are as a family and how we spend our extra time.
Earlier this year, some of that extra time got a big boost from our local Make-A-Wish chapter.
They're amazing. They're so amazing. They came over and sat with our family and with Bill and talked about what he liked.
Bill is a big fan of Mickey Mouse. He also likes to swim.
So we talked about doing Disneyland, but he kind of has a bit of anxiety with crowds and big spaces. And so they thought Aulani, which is the Disney resort in Hawaii, would be more laid back and we could kind of go at his pace.
So in January, Samantha and her family packed their bags and headed to Hawaii.
These are just some highlights of his trip when we got to meet the pilot, and he actually gave him his official wings off of his jacket.
The trip was incredibly special for each of the siblings. They came home with pictures and hearts full of memories.
The memories are so much more than just memories. They're moments that we can cherish forever. This was the breakfast donut. That was a really big hit.
Samantha is happy that Make-A-Wish allowed her family to build such wonderful memories. She knows that life can be a roller coaster.
We were just a normal, everyday family, and then all of a sudden, our world, came to a halt.
But she's grateful that her family is on the ever-changing ride together.
Life doesn't stop just because, your world is kind of shattering around you. You gonna show the camera? You have to keep going because it's for your kids, and anybody would do it.
Steve Solis, KOMO News.
When a critically ill child is granted a wish, they often ask to meet a celebrity. That's what 13-year-old Nevaeh did. But she didn't want to meet a sports star or a pop singer, not an actor. The Marysville teen wanted to meet Shannon Messenger, the author of Nevaeh's favorite book series.
Mr. Sweeney held up her earbuds like they were evidence in a crime scene.
There are 2 topics Nevaeh Holmes knows impressively well. First, the book series.
Sophie forced her eyes open.
Keeper of the Lost Cities.
Keeper of the Lost Cities, Exile, Everblaze, Never Seen, Lodestar, Nightfall, Flashback, Legacy, Unlocked, Stellar Loon, and Unraveled. 11-book series. I have a remote right here.
Her second area of expertise, the chronic disease she's grown up with, cystic fibrosis.
The nebulizer treatment, I do hypertonic saline solution, 7%.
CF creates a thick, sticky mucus affecting all of her organs and bones, causing respiratory issues and regular infections. Nevaeh has twice daily treatments and rounds of medicines. All of this is part of why Nevaeh became an avid reader.
Sophie watched Beyond a Walk Away, replaying the conversation in her mind. For me, it's having that kind of escape, like being able to go into a world where it's so built together and put together. It's really special because it's like life is so stressful.
Make-A-Wish wanted to take away some of that stress. When Nevaeh asked to meet Shannon Messenger, the author of her favorite books, the wish went beyond anything the family expected, flying them to San Diego, putting them up in a luxury hotel, and hosting lunch and a museum tour with Messenger.
I'm a really big fan of history and ancient artifacts, and I had no clue that I was going to be meeting Shannon and going to Balboa Park Natural History Museum.
Make-A-Wish also coordinated the flights, the rental car. They made sure Nevaeh's medical equipment made the trip safely.
And it just takes so much stress off us as the parents, you know, that we just get to sit back and watch our kids make memories that will stick with them for a lifetime.
There is no cure for cystic fibrosis, but with advances in treatments, Nevaeh should live a long and full life, giving her plenty of time.
I am the power source you're all here looking for.
To reread the book series from her favorite author.
That was a horrible ending for this book.
Heart-wrenching cliffhangers and all. Your donation will help families who are going through the difficult challenges that come with critical illnesses, like a cancer diagnosis. 10-year-old Maya fought through months of treatment for leukemia. During her toughest moments, Maya dreamed of getting away with her family on vacation. That's when her mom heard about Make-A-Wish. Maya wished to go to Oahu, Hawaii, where she could be far from the constraints of hospitals and treatment. That wish was granted. While in Hawaii, Maya loved seeing turtles, petting dolphins, surfing, and she says she enjoyed drinking the Hawaii juice.
It was like a relief, because then I was like, I'm far from home, I'm far from the hospital, like 5 hours far in the plane.
Maya still goes to the hospital once a month to check her blood, but otherwise she is doing well today. And she encourages anyone who can to please donate their miles so other kids' wishes can come true as well.